people? Welcome back to another stream on the channel. This is I think it's the first show, for my United Transfer Show, because we usually did the XHD, but I think it's the first show that we're doing for my United Transfer Show. And yes, what's best not to add the man himself, Hardeep. How you doing, Hardeep, man?
Yes, I saw us, bro. I'm really good, thank you. How about yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Obviously, we got to talk. We have some players to talk about. But yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Personally, away from football, I've been great, man. I've been great. But yeah, man, I've been okay. But yeah, make sure you guys are smashing all the likes if you're tuning in right now. I think we've got 7 people watching. Big up to the Alejandro Garnacho. Hey guys, I see what you guys doing, man. Guys trying to make Garnacho. That's number 7 shirt. So big up to everyone that's watching. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get through the comments first. Then we will talk about what's on the agenda. So, coming from Proud Terriers from Ryan, big up to you, man. Big up to you. Says, hi, RS, please make sure you smash the likes. Right? Big up to you, man. Big up to you, Ryan. Always puts the early comment for you guys. So big up to you, Ryan. But yeah, you guys know what to do, man. Just a simple job. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, we passed the 450 mark, so on to 500 next. So listen, we've got big things, and I'm gonna put an exclusive towards the end of the stream regarding to Elliot. So I want to save that for later.
Keep your eyes peeled, guys. Keep your eyes peeled.
I didn't actually tell Hardeep because he doesn't know, but I got an exclusive. This is Connor. Big up Orange left the night, mate. Big up to you, Connor. From August towards the upcoming season, Connor will be working with us for thumbnails and stuff. So big up to you, Connor. Looking forward to working with you. TJ Warren, big up Orange Nike secured. Big up to you, TJ, man. Big up to you, TJ. He talks too when it comes to FIFA and all that. He talks too much, so big up to you, TJ. Hashim says, big up to you, man. I'm pretty sure you're loving Chelsea right now. You just secured over 110 million from Man and Hammett, so big up to you. Vision, big up to you, Charlie. Hope you're doing well. Ask Forever says, yeah, big up to you, man. Big up to you. A lot of comments, man. Big up to you guys. Hardeep. We've got to talk about Mount. Mount done. Obviously, his medical passed today. Announcement will probably be tomorrow. My guess is probably tomorrow. 2 or 3 p.m. afternoon. So, yeah, he's passed his medical. But before his medical, as an overall signing, what do you think, Adi? Because I did a solo video. I tried to calm myself down, but Adi, just give us your views.
I saw that video. First and foremost, I mean, what a great rant-based video, though. It's really good argumentative content as well. So I think with Matt himself, I was like you. I was very, very skeptical of the transfer, why ever brought in, and what sort of profile was he bringing to midfield. And it came to my mind that there's no doubt that Ten Hag sees something technically in him. He might be a better upgrade than Ericsson in terms of athleticism, his technicalities in possession, and also his work rate, his pressing ability, and also his consistency. If you compare Mount to last season, or maybe 2 seasons ago thereabouts, Mount 2 seasons ago was actually one of the best players in Europe, but now he has progressed. I think Ten Hag definitely can actually manage the potential of him, and if he can actually coach correctly, then Mount will certainly deliver. I think in the system, what we need is someone who's really, really physical, and though Mount's physicality could be quite questionable, we do need another midfielder, but it's a really intelligent signing. It should have been less than £60 million. Why have we overpaid yet again? Just relies on the competence of our own board and also recruitment. Just shows how inept they are. However, we do need to get another midfielder, another physically, technically gifted midfielder who actually fits alongside with Casemiro, compares understudies to him, could be the profile of the ball destroyer we need. It's exactly what we need next. If we don't prioritise it, it's going to be another shambolic for summer.
For me, John Murtaugh has to get some slack here, because honestly, 60 million and the guy's got 1 year left. It's an absolute shambolic of a deal. And those people that have called me and all the negative for even Slater and John Murtaugh should look at themselves right now, because honestly, for me, once new ownership comes in, we need to get rid of those people that have kept behind this football club for 10 years. They're the reason why we have not won Premier League titles. They've United fans back this mediocrity that this club gives out. So yeah, listen, my thoughts I'm gonna add from what I said before the shoot that I did earlier. For me, I'm gonna back Tenor, but for me, if he does bad, it's not a surprise to me. Really isn't. So Mason Mount, what one thing that I like about Man United fans, we're not getting giddy, and there's no high expectation from us. I'm seeing a lot of United fans saying, you know what, let's back the player and give him a chance, because that's what we should do at the end of the day. That's what we should do as football fans. When we make signings like this, we need to back them and let them obviously kick a ball first, not obviously say too much. But it's amazing, man. We just have to go and see with him. He was not my ideal, because I remember before even the transfer started, me and Hardy was talking about getting Caicedo, getting someone else, but Mason Mount, like, it came out of nowhere. It just came out of nowhere. So yeah, I'm gonna go through the comments and then we'll. But yeah, no official announcement still from the club about Mount. Wasn't the medical supposed to be today? I expected. Yeah. So Ryan, done. I think we've gone.
Yeah. So sorry about all this. I think right now the medicals are already completed as per Mr. Ramon and Ryan. So I'll actually expect an announcement around about probably the end of the week thereabouts. Hopefully Thursday. I mean, it shouldn't be postponed to a later day, respectfully.
Yeah. Vision told you, yeah, big up to you, Charlie. Rocco, big up to you, man. Yeah, listen, Rocco, I'm gonna get on to you tomorrow, and you know why. So, you know why. Money Mace, or you know, all about money. Yeah, listen.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but 250 grand a week is absolutely true. Yeah, kind of same.
Ron's around about £300,000 per week. That's
and Havertz 320. Wait, Arsenal, what you doing there? Well, where will you play him? And he'll take place Eriksen. So it'll be Casemiro and Mount and Bruno, which for me stinks. Our midfield stinks. Let's be honest, but yeah, but
where's that physicality?
These tacticals that I see on flipping Twitter, man. Oh, that midfield three can compete with City. Are you having enough, mate? Are you honestly having enough? City are getting Kovacic for 25 million. Whilst United saying, Lavia's too much. Caicedo, we're not going to go over the board. What's going on here now? Because honestly, I know the next topic is FFP. I'm going to get onto that PR. I do not believe United are under FFP restrictions. I think that's an absolute PR media, because there's no way United are on the FFP. That's right, my view. But there's a lot of comments, as I said, so I'm going to get into them right now. But yeah, Connor, he'll probably take place Eric's position. In my opinion, his work rate is amazing. His turns are listen, Hashim, his turns can be stunning, but it's all about how you perform. Listen,
a
girl can look beautiful, but it's about how you talk to them. So Hardy, that's one thing, one advice for the men. A girl can look stunning, but it's about how you talk to them, Hashim. So
absolutely. Every time an analogy as well. For instance, if you talk to a woman, you got to think about their personality, not just the looks, but their personality is their main attraction. You got to think about your mentality. That's key.
100%. Right, Ryan says Tenor likes him and has to be given a chance. But yes, exactly, he's got to perform. But as I said, I don't think there's high expectation from United fans, anyways. So yeah, Tenor clearly wanted him from Ajax. I think during the Vitesse days.
It was the 2018-19 season when Ajax were through to the semi-finals before getting eliminated by Bottino.
By the way, I think Tenor not first manager, but first manager since, I think it's Cruyff. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyone in the chat? First manager since Cruyff to win Ajax the Dutch league 3 times in a row. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, in the chat, but I think I'm correct, anyways. But yeah, yeah. Elliot, yes, lads, big up. Elliot said, big up to you, man. Big up to you.
There is
definitely a new goalkeeper next for you, 900%. That's one thing we'll talk about next. Ollie, big up to you, man. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you in the chat. Chelsea, mate. Oh, listen, man. They could literally use that money that they got from Mount and Havertz to go get Caicedo. So And Elliot says to himself, Chile is coming soon. Hardick's money is coming soon tomorrow. Listen, I get paid, so Hardick's money is getting paid soon. So Chile's coming soon. So yeah, 100%. Hashim says, according to who's called Money Mace is strong at taking. I think Hardy we need to take note on that really.
Right. Take set pieces, long shots, strong direct free kicks, strong key passes, strong finishing, strong through long balls. Blocking ball and also tackling.
Whenever you want to do play analysis, use who scored. Well, listen, I think that's the first time I've heard that. So, yeah, up to you. Why is it?
That as well.
What was that?
I mean, the thing is, back to Hashim's comment, I think certainly if you look at those personality traits and also attributes of Mal, I think it certainly meets what he's about in terms of as stylistically a player he is. I think that's really accurate from Hashim.
Hashim, why is it all class and strong? Can't it be just finishing through? Exactly. Yeah. Football is all about money, not just about the smart deal. True. Hey, we don't know what the wage is yet for Havertz, but if it's that much shambles, listen, man, listen. It is what it is.
I wouldn't even discredit Bill as well. I think Bill over a reliable source when it comes to German news. But yeah, I think that's too much.
100%, 100%.
Unless you're Ronaldo or Messi, of course.
Yeah, 100%. But with Mount, for the last bit, listen, we'll just see. I think it's great to have him. Personally, for me, it's great to have him on the preseason. I love new players that we can sign before we fly out to preseason. So the amount of us have a show, bring it on, man. Because I know we face Arsenal soon, so bring it on. So, but yeah, hopefully we can get a keeper from Inter as well. That we're going to talk about soon. But yeah, listen, with Mount, let's see next season. Ten Hag rates him highly. Let's see what happens. But yeah, O'Connor says 300 grand for Havertz. Edu ain't cooking. We'll see, man. We'll see, because when you guys are, I think Arsenal should have basically said how much they're giving him, because they literally did that announcement, but I don't know, man. I don't think it will come soon. But yeah, Hardeep, Onana has been heavily linked with, Italian. So, I mean, Romano has been touched on him, but it's mainly Italian source and Romano, but Onana, Inter demanding 50 million plus add-ons. For me, we should pay for that. We should not even be thinking, oh, that's going to break our transfer fee and stuff, or break our money for summer. But for me, this deal should not be taken forever. Let's be honest. It should not be taken 2 to 3 weeks. It should be taken enough time before we fly out to preseason. But I don't know. My standards are too high for United fans, but that's what I see. It should not be taken that much, but Hardeep is Onana the one for United, the perfect number one.
Yes, absolutely, without doubt. There's no doubt that with Onana, he has great connections with Eriksen Marcus in his Ajax days. And I think with the potential reunion at Old Trafford, it's going to be a really good prospect. And considering with the potential departure of De Gea, Onana is exactly what we need in terms of the profile goalkeeper we need. We need that proactivity in the round box. We need someone who can actually come out of crosses, someone who's actually part of the build-up phase, and someone who's really, really vocal. Without doubt, there's no doubt that De Gea is a great legend, but there's also a bit of time to go, respectfully. And I think with Onana, we'll go get an instant upgrade. Although the pressure could potentially overwhelm him, but I think he can handle the pressure. There's no doubt. His mentality is absolutely elite, and he's arguably one of the best goalkeepers in the world. The Champions League final performance actually demonstrated why he's arguably one of the sought-out goalkeepers in the world. I wanted Costa, of course, but Onana, he'd be an absolute great buy if we can actually get it done. I think this entirely depends on Dean Henderson as well. I think Dean Henderson, he's most likely going to join Nottingham Forest. But the hold-up is obviously De Gea. I think the resolution regarding De Gea has to be that he needs to go respectfully. And United haven't clearly communicated that yet. Unless we don't get all our goalkeeping options, of course. I think there's a possibility that we could re-sign a new contract, which is not a cold decision. It's respectfully time to part ways. We do need to actually be ruthless.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. For me, with Onana, people saying that he's rubbish at saves and stuff. But listen, all keepers have their mistakes in themselves. Let's be honest. Not every keeper's going to be 100% every game. But with Onana, listen, we need to go get him. Distribution is absolute. Listen, if someone like Pep Guardiola is saying that sometimes, obviously in that final, that Champions League final, he said that it's difficult to play in the high line when he's playing against Onana. So listen, if someone like Pep is praising Onana that well, then listen, I don't know I don't know who else can praise him that highly. So for me, we need to go. We need to go get Onana. I'm sorry, but United should not be taken forever on this deal. But because we're not run as a football club and we've got John Merton, Richard Arnold. By the way, listen, I need to call this Richard Arnold out, by the way, because last year, that pub meeting he had, well, whatever you're going to call it.
It's about a year ago as well. It's about nearly a year ago.
Remember this. He told us that next year, United will have a highly competitive transfer window and we're going to blow people out of their minds and stuff. So, Richard Arnold, mate, Mr. Arnold, where are you now? Because for me, I've always said, United fans, that video, whoever was recording that video, Richard Arnold saw it. It was PR for him to try and praise the United fans. But Richard Arnold, he needs to go, man. Whenever I look at his face on the internet or online, I just want to punch him. Because honestly, I do not like this guy at all. Like, he cannot run a football club. I'm sorry, but Richard Arnold, I don't know what he does. He didn't even try and get De Jong because he flew out with Ron Merton. They both bottled the De Jong signing, so he needs to go. John Merton, there's nothing else I can much say because I always talk about this man every
He's
single
laughing stock, absolutely.
He needs to leave. And then United fans say, breaking news, John Merton spotted today. Well done. That's his daily job, mate. He's going to Carrington because it's his daily job. So I don't know why. United fans, listen, we're thirsty for news. And obviously the ownership, listen, we need to wait on that. We'll talk about that. But
also, figures. Certain top reds actually overhype Merto and think he's a great football director involved. And he isn't. He isn't, respectfully. He's been at club for about over 10 years now, and he's been part of the issues which have contributed to the last 8 years. And I think with John Merto, he needs to go. He's part of the same regime which actually kept the likes of Sanchez, Lukaku, Fellaini, even the dead ones as well. It's just absolutely catastrophic, and I think what we need to do right now, especially if we do get Qatar, hopefully, is that we need to actually remove all the dross out of the club from top to bottom. Respectfully needs to happen. And to add with Arnold as well, when he was at the club, whilst the fan was actually recording that video, he also did mention, you may remember this, Oris, he did actually mention that this summer will be tough. He did, definitely. And guess what? They're unprepared. And that's clear down to the ownership. They're lacking that competence, lack of efficiency. And they're not even providing the resources that Everton North needs. It's why takeover situation has been detrimental. It should have been reserved for about 4 months ago.
That's what I mean. But what for me, listen, I'm not gonna go on and on about this part because United fans, when you start and say I stop complaining about Richard Arnold and John Merton both need to go as soon as possible when new owners come in. I'm just gonna go through the comments. Ryan says, Onana would be a quality addition if this deal can be done. It would be huge. Really like him overall. He has very high qualities across his game, and for me, he's a ball playing goalkeeper, which is important. The pressure he can cope. I feel. Yeah, I think keepers, like when they come to the Premier League, they can become nervous because that's natural for any footballer, but he will develop under Tenag. He will develop. So, because we've seen them with Arsenal, they got Ramsdale, Arteta, City, Anderson, and stuff. So we do need to go get Onana. Connor says, would you keep the hair as a secondary? Personally, no. Listen, we need to respectfully, we need to let him go. But I'm going to touch on there because honestly, I'm sick and tired with these United fans making 1 hour and 20 minutes of these failed combinations. I'm sorry, but some United fans on Twitter have been gone far beyond the level to an extreme where I've had enough of United fans because, first of all, we do not treat. For me, listen, he's a legend for me, but we do not treat legends like this. Saying, "Oh, I can't wait." Bruv, why are we doing countdowns for a legend like this? We should never ever be doing countdowns. For me, that's an absolute disgrace. By the way, doing countdowns for a player that his contract running out, absolute disgrace. For me, De Gea, listen, what I would say, well, whatever. What I would say to him, if I was to say something to him, listen, I respect you. You've been at the club for 12 years. I respect you and a legend, but it's time to move on. We do not say, "Oh, 2 hours left. I can't wait. 1 hour left." No, that's too far. And then make 1 hour and 20 minutes compilations is an absolute joke for me. So for me, for De Gea, what I would say to him is, respectfully, we do need to move on from me. But United fans, they've gone too much beyond for me. But Hardy, your thoughts on De Gea for Connor's question?
I think obviously with De Gea being a second keeper, I think he wouldn't really settle to be second fiddle to potentially Onana or even Costa. Respectfully, he does need to go, and I think with what we're doing right now in terms of disrespecting him, it's absolutely disgraceful. There's no doubt that De Gea is a fantastic servant. He has been at the club for over 10 years now, and he has delivered continuously during the good and dark times. Ultimately, if you do want to progress, if you do want to actually be ruthless, you need to have a very football club. If De Gea wants to actually stay as second fiddle, that's not to be down to him, but right now, we need better quality in the goalkeeper position. And this is why the likes of Liverpool, Manchester City, Newcastle, Arsenal, even Tottenham now, they've got better keepers than us, potentially. This is why we need to operate correctly. And if we have a proper philosophy on the Qatar, we definitely clear the dead for that. We definitely replace them with combat specialists. Exactly what we need to do if we want to compete with City. Simple.
Yeah. No, 100%, 100% with you. Let's go through the comments. Bit up to Kyle, say lads, bit up to Ryan says, United haven't been respectful with how all this has handled with the hair. Yes, it's time to go is now, but exactly. And we're talking about how we're dealing with him. Who's running upstairs? What's John Murta doing? For me, then again, I need to stop because I always talk about him, but what's John Murta doing? His contract literally expired last Friday. What on earth is he doing? Just getting the paycheck from the Glazing, that's it. And same for you, Samuel Luckhurst, for you. So, yeah. But listen, those people that we have upstairs, man, honestly, man. What takeaway news coming out to relax, kind of, we'll touch on that. Relax. I believe Manchester United would have a busy summer transfer in the next summer. Well, I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. It's too for me. I don't like talking about next year's summer already. I just want to take it summer by summer and transfer. Incompetent, get the ball down. If Qatari takes over, they need to set the whole ball. I think they will eventually. Because look at Todd Bowley, for example. They set the whole recruitment. They got rid of Petchek, Marina, and all that people upstairs. So yeah, and then they brought on the old. To be fair, I do like Chelsea's structure, you know. They got the guy from Leipzig. Then they got someone from Brighton. So Chelsea's structure is beginning a bit, but they're still shit. Let's be honest. But yeah.
At some point, it'll definitely click as well that they've got a bit of infrastructure than us.
Liverpool's thing director who's only here for 5 months. He's doing business, man. Listen, this is what you call having a good relationship. For me, as I said, I know we're going back, but I believe the club sacked Ralph Rangnick. I generally think Ten Hag wanted to work with him, but I definitely think they had an internal meeting, but there was a problem that happened. So yeah,
It's actually how the media spun it as well as a negative. I think with Ragnick, there's no doubt he wants to work with Tim Hall, and there's no doubt that he recommended him. There's clearly lots of the media publications and also potential fans as well as the players actually undermining. I think with Ragnick, considering how inept we have been as a club for over 18 years, he was very blunt. He was very honest, and he epitomised what we needed as a sports director. I'm actually happy to take him back if Qatar take him over. That'd be amazing. But only certain fans will actually dismiss the fact that he isn't good enough, respectfully as well. And he's got great expertise. He is a DFF, he's a philosopher. He's an absolutely excellent football man. So get recognition to this.
Yeah, 100%. Ashim, can you please send me this where you get it from? But Lavia to Chelsea, loading the contract proper.
Santi. Yeah, Santi order.
Let me check.
Apparently, Liverpool were actually prepared to make a bid for him, but if Chelsea are going to get him,
oh yes, Chelsea have submitted a contract proposal to Romelu Lavia. Liverpool have met his same thing, man. It's just the same thing. But if Chelsea do get Lavia, does that mean Caicedo? Well, I'm not going to guess, but Caicedo. But listen, all of us is big up to Ali, man. During the stream, he's calling out Tottenham, man. So me up to him. So he's saying Poch has more choice. Calling out Tottenham clubs. I
don't really like Pochettino, but he definitely does have more trophies than Tottenham over the last 15 years. This is why if you look at Tottenham, they are where they want to be. That's why they are there. And the thing is, if they want to progress as a football club, they simply need a new infrastructure. Simple as that.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
But as Giorgio Chiellini said, it's the history of the Tottenham. They're prepared for something to do live. And Harry Kane. Why did you actually opt to say that?
Harry Kane. But yeah, man. Let's go for the comments. Connor says, I remember when Arsenal wanted Onana in the January before the summer when we got Ramsdale. Class goalkeeper, I reckon, who did the job. Yeah, obviously worked on the Ten Hag before. I actually thought Ten Hag and Onana had a falling out, but I think I did a research. I think the only part where they had a falling out is when...
It was the board as well. It was the board who actually had issues. Regarding his actual drug tests.
Yeah.
It was open session.
And that's what obviously frustrated among stuff. So yeah. Since when would they have set up for second best? I have a number. Yeah.
Listen, yeah, it's true.
100%. I think it's gonna go anyways. But yeah, won't top Ramsdale though. We'll see about that, mate. I feel like Lavia has been linked with every big. Yes, he has.
Yes.
That's right. He's been
except Tottenham or even Newcastle.
Because Tottenham, they've got Madison, man. They've done business. Tottenham, they've got Sonderman as well, so they've done business, man. Hardy, I see you ripping Tottenham Hearts. Pochettino on. Connor says fair play to Chelsea. They're making back the stupid amount they spent last year. The outgoings are crazy. 100%, man, 100%. But yeah, Onana, in regards to him, I think we basically discussed him. We need to get him. It's that simple. United need to stop saying that, bro, because we're not. Stop going. By the way, oh my God, that Vigil keeper. That alternative, he's so rubbish, Deep. Oh my, I don't even believe it, but his injury record and that pass he made to the post. Oh my God.
And then defected to the net as well. But luckily that was actually granted.
Nah, listen, he's not. No. He's not good enough for United. He's not good enough. Also that Dean Henderson guy. Listen, Dean Henderson, I think people are forgetting what he said that interview last year about him calling out the manager. I don't know why United fans are getting gas today just because of a great week or something like that. Of course, players are going to be happy. Am I here? Oh, yeah. Of course, players are going to be happy saying that they're back. They're back for preseason. So, listen, Dean Henderson, hopefully, fingers crossed, Nottingham Forest, give us 15 million. Listen, I've just seen City, their young keeper has gone to Burnley for 19 million.
Trafford,
yeah, Trafford, man. That's Fogden's brother. What's going on, man? For 19 million, like. What's going on here? How is City doing business and then we can't sell? Listen, by the way, United, we are absolutely terrible with selling players, man. We're terrible. So, Hardy, what's your thoughts on United for selling business?
This is why we need a completely new recruitment team as well. And if you look at the selling process, considering how much lucrative wages these mediocre players are on, we are continually unable to sell them. We can't even release them. We can't even pay off their wages. And we only simply loan them out. If you look at Bay as well, we loaned them out last year. Tellez, really good player as well. We loaned them out without selling them. Even with Brandon Williams as well, why is he still at the club? Henderson, respectfully, is still there now, considering the situation. We've got a go-give situation. And I think with Maguire, he needs to go. If you look at potentially midfield as well, McTominay, Fred, they need to go too. I don't know why we were aggressive keeping them, but we need to be efficient in our recruitment. This is why if we had competent specialists within that structure of the club, you'd see an entirely efficient but really ambitious Manchester United. And that ain't gonna happen under this ownership. It simply isn't.
100%. Let's replace Tottenham with Newcastle in the top 6.
Oh,
let's see, man. Let's see. Aiden says, big up, bro. No, big up to you, Aiden, man. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you coming on the chat, showing us support. So big up to you, Aiden, man. Welcome, Aiden. I'm all right. Okay, Josh Coroma, tell me, big up to you guys for listening. It's good to see Neil Warnock back. So yeah, better manager than Ollie. 100%. So yeah, so let's see how Neil Warnock does, man. But yeah, big up to you on this one. In general, man. I respect that club. So maybe hopefully a promotion for them to the Premier League. Now that's business. That's business at 20-year-old for that. Exactly, man. See, man, flipping out, man. Like they're in business that much for a goalkeeper like that. So yeah, I'm surprised Edu could sell Xhaka for 21.5 million. That's a good business for you guys. Very good business. It's whether or not if Arsenal was, for me, I don't know, with Arsenal, after obviously Rice and Timber, I don't know who else, if Arsenal spend money again for other players, but I think if Arsenal get a striker, you man are looking beautiful for next season. If I'm being honest, if you can get a clinical, prophetic striker, then you guys are looking very good.
Or Vlahovic, maybe Vlahovic. If you go Vlahovic, that could potentially be a really vital prospect.
Yeah, Frock was in the chat. Rock, are you happy for Vlahovic to go to Arsenal? But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. Just checking in.
Speaking of strikers, Rasmus Hojlund.
Oh, exactly.
Let's talk about
Rasmus Hojlund. Ollie, so what we know about Hojlund is his agency. Obviously, he's changed it now to 10 months agency.
Is it SCG agency?
SCG, yeah. For me, is he good? Well, obviously he's good enough for me, but is he reliable to play 38 games? I'm not sure, man, because I still think it's quite. I feel like he's a player that we need to have. I mean, for me, he's an impact player for me. Yes, he is a starter for Atalanta, but for Manchester United, we need someone that will start more games. But I feel like with Hojlund, we need to get this deal done. That's my thing with me. Atalanta, by the way, you man are disgrace. As soon as United are interested, they double up the price. So now they want 60 million. I don't know. For me, I think they want. I don't think they want the same what Inter asked for Onana. I think 50 million plus add-ons. That would get the deal done. But you know what? With Hojlund, I could definitely see it happening, man. I know I said before, like 10 seconds ago, I'm not sure, but Tenor wants a striker. It's clear. Like
2 strikers, actually. 2 strikers.
His favorite words. Hang on, I'm gonna put in the chat because I'm not pronouncing, but this is what Tenor usually says in his press conference. It's clear, eh? So
It's clear.
but Hardy, is Hojlund the main man? Well, should United be getting Hojlund? Do you think is he the right one?
Yes, absolutely. The thing is with Hojlund, he's got great potential going forward. And like yourself, Boris, I do have that perception that he cannot be the permanent starter. He has to be a sporadic / rotation option. I think with Hojlund, he's got great traits, really good potential, and his movement around boxes is very mature for his age. Despite being around 20 years old, he's still quite inconsistent in his development. I think with Ten Hag, he certainly manages potential out of him, and with Hojlund, him alone is not enough as well. Reliability wise, we can't rely on an experienced striker unless we get someone back from his rehabilitation. You know who, Mason Greenwood. If we don't get him back as a striker, that'll be absolutely disgrace. He needs to go respectfully. We do sell him permanently. And ideally, I think with Hojlund, he alone isn't enough. We need someone like I'd say maybe Randall Colomorani, or if not, maybe Vlahovic, possibly Gonzalo Ramos, or the dream itself, Victor Osman. But that isn't going to happen, unfortunately. But we do need another striker. This is a strategy we should be following. We can't neglect it.
100%. No, 100%, man, 100%. Regarding to Greenwood, as I've always said, I would not be surprised if United allow him to be back. Obviously, he was pictured yesterday, wherever, training privately. I think that's normal. He's trying to get his fitness up, obviously, because he's back now, so he's trying to get his fitness up. But I really don't know how United are going to take this process with this situation, because obviously there's uncertainty with the ownership, but do we trust John Murtagh to investigate this properly? Because there's clear evidence. There is clear evidence for me that he's guilty and he shouldn't be playing football. But so with this football club, we are a PR club. We are very, very PR club. So dealing with that, yeah, exactly. And people need to realise we are not registered in the UK. Manchester United is a PLC registered in where the Glazers are from. So Manchester United, for me, we are a PR club. So do not be surprised if Mason Greenwood comes back. But God to Hojlund, yeah. We just have to see, because once Onana, hopefully, fingers crossed, is sealed, then what United usually do is we take a bit of time, then we wake up and realize, oh yeah, we need a striker. But United, listen, we need to act fast, man. We have 8 preseason games that was recommended by Turner, by the way. So we need to get signings in quickly. So let's see if United are competent enough. But yeah, even if United get both Hojlund and Onana, I know people are going to say Murtagh madness. He still needs to go. So none of this Murtagh madness. So yeah,
even Darren Fletcher as well. Darren Fletcher. Why is he sort of club as well? Why? It's clear answer. That's also a bit down to economics.
It's the same Darren Fletcher that was playing the charity game. Oh my god, mate. Listen, he should not be. I don't know why he's still working there. Right, mate. He took the words out of my mouth. No, that's how I'm feeling. Cash the time I going up. Keep smashing likes, people. Yep, that's right. Keep smashing those likes, guys. Come on, get those likes up. Hojlund would certainly be a very good addition, and he's a signing that excites me. Very good on the ball, and he is clinical. We shall see. Right, we shall see. I think it could be a regular start, if I'm honest. Martial needs to go too. Listen, we could all say Martial needs to go, but he's going to pay his wages. Let's be honest. What is he on, like 250 something grand? He's going to pay his wages, I think, because we can all say sell Martial, sell these players, but no one's going to pay these wages, are they?
We can only loan him. However, if we do buy his contract, that'd be the best solution. We do need to release him, like Maguire. He's on Luton wages. He's very, very reliable, and for the past 7-8 years, he hasn't been up to standards. Yes, Martial on his day is a really, really fantastic player. But I think from a consistency issue, if you want to compete with the likes of Manchester City, even Liverpool, even Newcastle, now Arsenal too, the gap has actually become much more bigger. And we need better profiles, irrespective of who they are, so irrespective of where they're from. That's exactly my focus. We need to prioritise them.
Yep, 100%, 100%. So yeah, and people have to realize, United, we're not very good at selling players. So
sentimentality as well. We should just keep on Hojlund to Dross as well. We should keep an absolute Hojlund Dross when they're not even good enough. It's disgusting.
Exactly that. 100%. But yeah. So Saudi says, yeah, listen, Saudi, come on, give us the money for our debut players, man. You want to buy Chelsea players, but
please stop Maguire. Please stop Maguire.
Yeah. But yeah, hopefully Saudi gets involved. But it is what it is, man. But yeah, I mean, that's free talks done. But how deep today we had Joel Bayer and Rio Ferdinand talking to each other. Mainly talking about obviously Mason Mount and stuff. But one thing that Joel Bayer said is, he said, I'm hearing some big things happening tomorrow. Once that happens, me and Rio can have the conversation. And obviously Rio Ferdinand himself said that he has been speaking to David Ornstein and credible reports. But listen, for me, and I've been not slating, but I believe Rio Ferdinand definitely knows what's happening. I know that video that he made next to the train station saying, Qatar's happening, stuff. It might be coming in a few hours, a few days, but I don't think the only person that knows what's happening is Rio Ferdinand. He's got good connection to the club. So, listen, I know. Joe Bayer, I don't know where and why he's got sources for United, because he's an Arsenal fan, so I don't get that. But if he's saying, I think Rio Ferdinand agreed with him, by the way, but if they're saying something tomorrow's going to happen, then we need to. I'm not getting my hopes up, but we need to. Honestly, an absolute disgrace, because 8 months ago, Glazers told us that they're looking for a sale, and then now, no communication, no nothing. We're just hearing PR crap saying next week. We need clarification. But Hardy, talk to me, man. Do you believe Joe Bayer? Arsenal fan, by the way, so let's get it right. He's an Arsenal fan, but he says tomorrow. Let's be honest. He says tomorrow big things will happen. So what do you think, Hardy?
I think with United, ideally, when it comes to the takeover situation, tomorrow could definitely be an interesting day. The New York Stock Exchange actually closes tomorrow due to National American holiday, and I think that can actually pull into plan that potentially we might get an announcement tomorrow. If that actually votes, that'd be really impressive, and I think it's very likely that Sheikh Nassim will become our owner. I think the momentum is actually with Sheikh Nassim right now. I think if he has the backing from Glazers, he's potentially got the green light. Whereas for Radcliffe, he's definitely out of the race. He will definitely elongate the sale of Glazers with some form of minority investment, round about near towards 50% shares. But Sheikh Nassim is definitely determined to buy 100% of the club. It's not like choosing a Ferrari and a Ford Fiesta. What would you actually go for? Would you go for a really excellent Ferrari, or would you go for a dusty Fiesta? That has to be a Ferrari. No, that's a really good analogy. For example, the thing is, you have to go for the Ferrari, i.e. Qatar. They will invest significantly in the club. They will actually make us compete on and off pitch, and also they will always show that intent and ambition. This club is in decay, and we need to be rejuvenated immediately. If it isn't rejuvenated by Radcliffe and the Glazers, I'm sorry to say this, but we aren't going to win the title for another 30 years. That's not going to happen under this regime. That will only happen with super wealth. Football is nowadays. It's not about morals. Morals are out the window, unfortunately, and that's due to how our evolution is actually impacting football. If you look at the ownership structures, the ownership models, how they actually operate within certain countries, let's not be xenophobic here. If you look at the Middle Eastern owners, their ambition is to win. City might be accused of about 115 or even 116 charges of actual illegal infringement.
But they, over the last 15 years, have shown great going to than us.
That's the way forward. Super wealth is a good option. And every United fan should acknowledge that. If they aren't, you're an enemy of football club. Simple as that.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. But yeah, hard. Right. The Glazers have never communicated. How many times? Exactly how many times, man? How many times? But yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much for an absolute agree with you. I mean, if you look at Even Nation, it could be potentially clickbait news. Although you never know what might happen tomorrow, considering the essential of the New York Stock Exchange, coupled with an American holiday, of course. I think we'll probably won't get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like course, I'll be surprised if it comes tomorrow. That'd be great. It'll be sooner rather than later.
Listen, I'll literally take. Well, I don't know with some announcement because you know with they like to these little minute videos and doing all these graphics and all that BS. But I think if I just don't see it for me. As I said, the stock market is closed for tomorrow. Because of the national holiday in the US, so I don't know. Obviously, it's back up on Wednesday, but it's been a bit quiet. Obviously, if I check now with the stock market, I think it's been a bit quiet, But as me and Hardeep have said before, if it hits over $30 per share, then that means there's been a sale. So let me just check now. My United stock price. So right now, hang on a minute. Right.
If I recall last time, it was from about $24.15, but I think it might be increasing now. Yeah.
No.
We're actually getting up.
It's getting up. It's getting up, but yeah. But for me, we just need. I think. Listen, what Rio Ferdinand said that he's talking to David Orsi. He Orsi knows something, man. I can tell that Orsi definitely knows something, but he can't say it. He just can't say it. So so that confirmed. But Orsi cannot say it. But I think listen, these journalists they will wait until something big, then they'll just release it straight away. So my idea is. If I'm being honest, I don't know, man. Probably end of July. I'm hoping we know something. As I said, it's an absolute shambles what Glazers are doing, and yeah, for me, I don't know what's going on because we have some people saying that Sheikh Jassim is preparing his documents, stuff. And we have another one that's saying that they're still talking with. I just don't know. There's two completely different stories to believe.
It's very, very conflicting as well. It's very, very conflicting, very, very misleading stories at the moment. What are being reported as. Until we find out the official announcement, we'll find out who has won. Simple as that.
Exactly. Let me just go through the comments.
Unless we have an inside invasion, of course.
There we go. Really, let's big up to you, man. Big up to you. It's been a long time, really, man, but yeah, big up to you. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I'm gonna try and get you on next season, man, because I haven't seen you in a long time. So big up to you, realist. Very good guy, by the way, Aldi. Very good guy. He's American guy, so big up to him. The Glazers have never. I know they haven't because they don't come at the fans, right? They just don't care. As I said, with the women and the youth team, they play in a rented stadium. You know how embarrassing that is.
We can't go up with our stadium for the youth and women's teams.
I shouldn't be laughing, but flipping out, man. They don't care about the youths, and that's why Alicia Russo's gone to Arsenal because United they don't care about the women's team. They just don't simply care. So yeah, definitely don't trust an Arsenal fan. Well, Joe Bayer, Let's see. Joe Bear's got sources from United. Let's see, man. Let's see. Any owner will be better than the Glazers. Let's be real here. Apart from Ratcliffe, I think Ratcliffe will be worse. I think Ratcliffe is similar to Glazers. I think Ratcliffe is another Glazer 2.0, and he is another 2.0. So, yeah. And
an example of that. Look what exactly is happening at Nice.
What is the PSG manager doing, man? He's under arrest. Under arrest.
Yeah.
He's under arrest, mate, because I think it's under Nice. I think it's either.
Was it racism, discrimination?
Yeah, racism. I forgot which club it was at, but I think
it was Nice, I believe.
Nice. Nice. There was too many Muslim, and then Ratcliffe and him. Listen, Ratcliffe. I told everyone about this Ratcliffe guy, man. People need to stop believing everything about Ratcliffe, man. He's not a good owner, man. One wants to buy the whole club. One wants to keep Liz for another 3 years. United fans, you decide who you want, because I already know. Me and Hardy already know who we want. So,
do you want ambition or do you want mediocrity? Simple as that. You just go for ambition. Top 4 ain't good enough. Listens. Our standards should be higher. You United fans should know about this. I implore every single United fan to stop investing significantly in the club. If you are going to invest,
what top are you wearing, by the way?
This is from about 5 years ago. It's from about 5 years ago. Last time when I bought a United t-shirt. What I'm saying right now, what I'm actually trying to apply is that if you want the guys gone, if you're actually investing you're clearly a hypocrite. If you're investing, you're clearly a great fan and clearly have the mentality to get this club back to where it belongs. It's either success or ambition when it comes to the ownership situation. Very contrasting models, of course, but you obviously have to go for super wealth. And also, it's clearly and evidently the fact that James Seam is actually a United fan. Come on, you should know about that, guys.
Exactly. But there we go, man. There we go. But with Ratcliffe, he's using a loan. Basically, he's using a loan to us. And what is this? I forgot his name, man. I can't remember his name, but there was a guy in an interview saying, United fans protest Ratcliffe. We're going to withdraw the money. We're ready. I forgot his name, man. Oh my God.
Oh, yes, Mark Nyson.
Yes, Mark Nyson. Where's this guy now, mate? There's absolute PR nonsense. Oh, United fans, Ratcliffe, this and that, we're working hard. Listen, the only thing that you're working on is trying to get your manager out of prison. So, but yeah, listen, Ratcliffe, his Nice team, why are they struggling? There's no. I watched a United channel that had a Nice fan on, and he said that Ratcliffe left during a cup match during the game because he was scared of traffic. What?
That's not laughable.
What? Because of traffic, was scared. Listen, man. Honestly, no. Sheikh just saying we need you. Listen, I'm not begging for money, by the way. I'm begging for an owner who is strong enough to get rid of these shit people upstairs and bring in their own people. Because I know that. Look at City, man. Khaldoon, man. Every season, there's an interview that he says, "Oh, tell these United fans, man.
That's communication. That's communication.
Khaldoon interview, man. Where's John Murto? Listen, listen. John Murto tomorrow. You're gonna listen. Tomorrow, I'm gonna tell you that I told you otherwise. Tomorrow, Murto's gonna say, Mason Mount is a brilliant player. He's very versatile. I'm looking forward to having him in the preseason to join under Eric. He's a very versatile player. We've always wanted him. We've watched him since long days. He's going to say something between that. So, yeah. But how do you tell them about the communication, man?
I bet the communication is very, very concerned as well. For over 18 years, there's been no communication with fans. No communication within those who are really, really, really passionate about United, and also no communication with the media as well. It's very, very secretive at United. We don't know what the hell's going on. Clearly, quite frankly, these owners are neglecting the state of our football club as well. They haven't invested significantly ever since they actually took over. And you know why? They clearly want to actually run us like a business, run us like a cash cow, not a competent football club. And they clearly inherited it from their dad. It was very much similar in terms of motivation, in terms of influences, and also in terms of what he is bringing to his philosophy and how he actually implements it. Ultimately, the Glazed family, they're really, really toxic and it should never, ever be allowed back at the football club. Simple as that.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. And communication is important, but with United fans, it's not. So there we go. Morals are not recommendation matter. Going back to number 7, chat, please. Listen, I think it's bound to happen. It is bound to happen because United didn't get him on the fouls for the new kit, so it's bound to happen. So yeah, deserved, but we'll see, man. We'll see. I think for me, I think we've rushed it too much. But listen, I'm not gonna argue. I'm not complaining. So
We gave it to Ronaldo when he was about 18, 19 as well.
true.
But yeah, absolutely. To talent, Ronaldo was actually elite when he was 19. But I think I'd definitely agree with you. I think it could be a risk though, or risk. It could be definitely a risk, but it could be a risk that could be turned out to be a real gamble.
Yep, 100%, man. 100%. But yeah. New kit Bournemouth. I haven't seen that. Yeah.
No,
All on Twitter once a click, so you can't. True that.
Exactly.
Joe Bayer, yeah. Joe Bayer. Yeah. For being ambitious. Kind of, I think it's on to you, being ambitious.
Yeah.
Of course. If clubs don't have a rich owner. Oh.
it's about how you spend too. Absolutely agree, Ryan. Absolutely agree. I think football should definitely be about success, but also if you look at it from an overarching point of view, it could also be in the negative side of football. It could also be down to corruption, greed, money, even potentially actually appeasing your own personal gain. There are so many different factors when it comes to negativity of football and how it can actually impact a football club. I think for any owner, the ambition should be there, should be shown. It shouldn't be mediocrity, respectively.
Molly, do you want to read this comment? I'm looking forward, man. I'm looking forward. Listen, but yeah, it should be a good one. Man United, Arsenal. I think we've also got Leeds. We've got
Leon as well.
We've got Real Madrid. We've got Wrexham. We've got a French team,
Lyon.
at Old Trafford. Lyon. Is it Lyon that we play at Old Trafford? Because I think we've got a French team that we play at Old Trafford as well. So,
Oh,
it's good. It's good to get a game at Old Trafford. Hopefully, we do a little protest if the Glazers are still there. Money-based versus Shite Havertz. Oh yeah, definitely, mate, definitely. Hopefully, Ronaldo can score against West Ham this July. And what?
we can talk about El Nasser in the preseason.
Oh, okay. Yes. Then we'll see the rise of Ronaldo again. Then he'll be bought out by Somalians. Captain Mongolian fisherman. It should be up to you, man. Be up to you. We've got Monaco in the Emirates Cup. I'm trying to get tickets to that. Went to that Sevilla 5. Well, listen, if you plan to go to the Emirates, let me know. Well, not for the tickets, but let me know because we can do a little link up. So I only live at about 10 minutes away. I can't believe Hardy went to Wembley and he didn't let me know about it. So no joke. But listen, I just Hardy met Jordan. That was, I don't know. Hardy, I know you met him, but like that was like unexpected, wasn't it? Because it was not planned. But yeah.
Oh, it was definitely unexpected, but it was a great meet though. See Jordan personally, great guy.
Yeah, 100%, man. But 100% get a preview out. Oh well, listen, we'll try. No, but we'll definitely do a little OTF link up, man. Not now, but I'm talking about later on, man. Before the end of the year, try and get a few of us to little link up and stuff. So 100%.
I mean, hopefully I can definitely go over to London and go to Proper Things Kitchen. meet you guys there. So we can have
100%.
that collaboration.
Yeah. Connor says, I reckon we'll both be fighting it out for top four again. But listen, with United fans, top four is a success for them, so I wouldn't be surprised. But then again, half of these players, an absolute shambles of weak mentality, man. They're honestly weak. Half of them are weak, man. Honestly, they're just weak. They don't. If you look at City's, last season, you see Diaz saying, people think that we're gonna bottle this 5 out of 6. We're gonna win this another title. Look at his mentality compared to some mentality at this football club. Absolute joke. It really is. So
Wait, who's talking about Ruben Diaz?
yeah, because obviously I don't know if it's like the video, guys.
Oh, I saw it.
They think that we've lost the title. We won 5 out of 6. Let's make it 5 out of 5. Something like that. So listen,
Oh yeah, that's not it.
we need more winners, but I don't know. Maybe I'm asking too much, Hardy. Maybe I'm doing too much.
No, I think if we law for winners, if we actually really want to actually demand for winners, we'll get really called by the top Reds because they think the likes of Shaw potentially, even possibly McTominay, Fred are good enough as well. Likewise, Maguire, they aren't good enough. Just boot them out of the club. It's time to part ways, move on. We need better mentality players.
Yeah.
Even Rashford as well. Big fan of Rashford, Loris, like yourself. I mean, look at his defensive capabilities. He needs to prove that his mentality can be an issue. And also, at times, he can be really lazy. He needs to improve that laziness immediately.
Yeah, no, 100%. But
Have we just about covered everything?
yeah, I'm just checking for any updates, but people are just there's still pages. There's like United pages in Qatar. I mean the the little loading thing, the loading sign, and then they put just sim. They're all getting gassed now. They're all. I think it's good. Oh, I know why. This guy, I don't know who he is. Qatar FC says, "Are you ready, my friend?" At Rio Ferdinand. So, yeah. Oh shit! I just realized. Sports journal. But the thing is, this guy said, "See before something March 31st, something like that." So I don't know whether if we should line him, but now there's United fans, being gassed. But listen, I'm not getting gassed. I'm really not. So they can all say tic tac. Oh my god! Now, how did I know someone was going to say tic tac? Look, tic tac. Qatar. Listen.
TikTok.
Listen, these United, I swear to God, these United pages, they make me laugh. They make me laugh, man. They're all saying tic tac. They're all saying we are so close.
It should be TikTok. It should be TikTok, not TikTok. Come on.
Did you email the raining group? Because that's what I did as well. 1915. I actually emailed them. So
I'm gonna do that at some point as well.
Yeah, I've emailed them. It's good to know. No, why United fans still getting gassed again? They're all spamming the Qatar emojis. Like, just calm down, man. Been there before with the Suffolk stuff. No. People are saying, yeah, listen, I'm putting off Twitter, man. Yeah. United, Arsenal due to be back. Yeah, United due to be back at the top again. Hopefully, man. Hopefully.
It won't happen when Pep is here as well. When Pep goes, it will definitely happen.
Guys, don't you think you need better than Hojlund as a striker, son, or is he going to be secondary? Ooh. This is what I was trying to say before, man, with Hojlund. Maybe, listen, people might laugh at me, but Kane, listen, obviously I was laughing at him, but I don't know, man, because we do need an elite. We need someone who guarantees us over 20 to 25 goals, and that's obviously Harry Kane, but we just need. I don't know how they be feeling me, but we need the first team striker, man. We need someone that will start.
Goncalo Ramos.
Possibly.
He'd be good.
But if you want to see him with that leaked video of him, that leaked.
Yeah.
Oh my god! But I don't know, man. I really don't know. Gonzalo Ramos, good striker, but I don't know. Vlahovic, is he a first team striker? Well, obviously he's not first team striker, but for Juventus,
Is he better than the two, or maybe as a lone striker? That can be quite
no,
questionable.
Connor, we're not debating with you. Your opinion was right. Oh no, I think I think it's with the comments. But no, Connor, what you said, I agree with that. With Hojlund, I think United fans we get guessed overall quickly because Hojlund, they all think, he's okay to be a starter. So yeah, don't know what's going on there. Clearly haven't seen play. 9 goals and 2 assists last season. I reckon that is true, man.
I think stats at times can be quite misleading. It's about how you actually analyse players too. The tactical boy view. It's clearly something that Ted I'll realise about Hojlund.
Yeah, no, Connor, we want listen, Connor, your comment is fine. That is fine. The comment's fine. Like, trust me, like, I was when we were talking about Hojlund, I was on the same thing as you. I don't think he's ready to start every game. But I get what Ryan's trying to say. That is quality and that from Atalanta stuff. But Hojlund is still young, man. He's still young. We can't rush him. We can't rush him. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, no, okay. Cool. Ask the vlogs. James, can you please clarify what you're trying to say? Because I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah. No worries, Connor. But I think we've hit the 1 hour mark and I think we've discussed every topic. I really don't know what's going on in the comments, I think streamers.
What's going on between CMO and Ryan? That's a bit of feed going on.
Yeah, but no, it's fine. I think it's fine. But I think overall, I think StreamYard. I don't know, man. StreamYard. I can't see some of the comments. Oh, there we go. Back to normal now. But yeah. As I was saying, I think we discussed all topics. But yeah, Hardeep. We'll have a little prediction. So Mount announcement. I'm saying tomorrow 2 p.m. UK time.
Well, I'd say around about Wednesday, around about 3 p.m.
Wednesday. Oh yeah, if they take more than surely. Well, I won't be surprised about. That's true. With announcements, Hardeep, we are absolutely terrible.
If you look at Liverpool as well, when they actually announced the deal for last night, it took them around about 24 hours after completing the deal. That's a sign of efficiency. And what do we do? We consistently persist with actually interacting the fans and also making them very excited. Just get the business done. Strategize the medical and get it completed. There's no time to faff around. Simple.
Yeah, 100%. Connor said, big up Oris, big up Hardeep, big up to you, man.
Yeah.
Connor. Great stream once again for this. Big up to you, Connor, man. Big up to you. I think the streams will be coming soon. I think after this, but Connor, I'll talk to you privately after this because I know it's not your fault, but I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, man, big up to everyone in the chat, big up to the viewers. I don't know what's still going on. Yeah. Oh, there we go. New thumbnails incoming. And listen, Connor, this guy is gonna get guessed because he will be. I think he's the first first thumbnail episode I'm gonna have that he's gonna get paid by. So Connor, listen. Once you get all the money in the whole year, you can start getting that money now and bidding. Getting that bidding process, Connor. So I think all these you look confused. You look confused, but basically, I'll say in the private chat.
Comments. So yeah.
Right, yeah, so basically explain it to you in the private chat. But yeah. And now my laptop is lagging. Can you still hear me, by the way?
Oh. Yeah, still yeah.
Yeah, cool. Sweet. Yeah, sweet with no worries, man. Connor, be up to you. Obviously, I already messaged you on WhatsApp privately.
So far.
From August until to the season, we'll be getting thumbnails from Connor himself. So be up to him, absolute legend. If you haven't checked out his Instagram, cmo.editing, go check it out. Go follow him, give him a follow. But yeah,
Very reliable, not well. As I say, it's very reliable Arsenal news. So go give it a follow, guys.
100%. Be up to Connor, man, and obviously on FIFA, I'll definitely meet you next time. So be up to you. But how do you let people know where they can find you on socials?
Well, guys, you know where to find me. HC United Stand on Instagram. If you do want to follow me personally on Instagram, it's HSAdwell7. Both accounts is obviously lowercase, of course. Also, if you do want to follow me on Twitter, it's HSAdwellMUFC, very lowercase, where I talk all things United regarding the sale, both in transfer news and also United news overall, and things outside football too, especially with regards to mental health, the political issue with the UK, worldwide issues. That's really good to me. Also, if you're ever struggling when it comes to mental health, or if you're really depressed, or if you're alone, I'm here. The All Talks Football community is here as well. We're here as a community, and if you ever need that communication, that advice, especially during this time, even though the summer right now, it's meant to be very good time where we can relax, we can chill, we can reflect. Anyone can actually go through struggles. But if you do ever need to DM me, I'm here. I've got really good advice and I'm really inspirational. And if you need that motivation, just always ask for that in the community. Even from Oris as well. The founder of Oris Football. We wouldn't have actually reached where we are if it was work rate, if it went due to our expertise within the co-hosts group. And also, we've been working internally behind the scenes to make sure that Oris Football has the best content around when it comes to football. And we are willing to actually maintain that. It's about consistency, it's about hard work, and we're never going to give up. We're going to make sure that you actually meet the expectations of what we set out to know, and ensure that you actually are really entertained by the content. And also really engaged, that's very important. That's exactly what we want to do for the target audience. That interactivity is really important. And whether you're a United fan, Arsenal fan, Liverpool fan, Tottenham fan, Arsenal fan, even Chelsea fan, even Newcastle fan, you have every right to your opinion as well. No one should definitely disregard your opinion. It should be valued. So big up us.
Be up to you, I'll man. Be up to you. He always gives out a little message towards the end, so be up to him. And yeah, listen, he's right, man. Whatever club you support, you're always welcome in the chat. So be up to you guys. And yeah, man, but listen, we found a good few dubs today, so big up to you guys. 21 likes so far, so big up to you guys that have smashed on likes. I think that's the most recently, so big up to you guys. 21 likes. I think we're over to 20 like limit, so big up to you guys. And yeah, man, and yeah. When it says Hardy Legend, cheers for that shout out. Yeah. It says facts from me, so yeah, 100%. And yeah, but yeah, basically just follow Hardy Twitter. I think for the description, let me just double check it. Yeah, so guys, on the description, there's a Twitter handle and our Instagram one. So go follow both on there. My camera's out now. Hang on a minute. Let me just turn it back on. Give me a sec. But yeah, so make sure you go follow us on Instagram, Orange Football, Twitter, Orange Footy, and so the exclusive are. Guys, as you know, for the Premier League predictions from last season, we had a little mini table that me, Hardeep, obviously, look at Hardeep just relaxing. So this is me, Hardeep, Elliot Waleed, Joe. I think Joe was
Hannah as well.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Was it? Yeah. I think it was mini top 6 table, and
And also Ollie too.
Ollie. Sorry, man. Yeah, Ollie the Wally. So Ollie was there, and obviously what we said is whoever finishes first gets just a little money, and then whoever finishes last gets the chili. So what I can tell you guys now is what I've been told in the last 5 minutes. Elliot has his chili ready. So in the next video, guys, that will be our permanent quiz, which includes at the first beginning solo screen of of Elliot of Elliot eating that chili, no milk, no water for the first 10 or so minutes. So Elliot,
That's gonna be
this
so
is what-
tense.
this is what happens for finishing rock bottom, mate. But yeah, exclusive. Elliot has now got his chilies ready. So the next time we do a stream will be a Premier League quiz, which also includes Elliot doing the chili. And yeah, just basically having a chill out, and yeah, just having fun really. Just little quiz and then just talking about next season really. So yeah, tune in for that next stream. I need everyone to be there. We will be there. So yeah.
We'll be there.
Hey guys, big up to you guys. It's all for jokes, man. I'm not trying to kill Elliot, but it's all for jokes. But yeah, next season hopefully we have more members added. Hopefully Connor, if you're interested, and other UK. I want to just get UK people, UK based people, because it's easier for me, obviously, for the prizes and stuff. Whoever interested first, so UK based people. So yeah, should be a good one. But yeah, big up to you guys. Connor says facts. There is Senegal says here we go. I think he's new, so big up to you. Onana, what's my name next to United? Hopefully Connor, man. And obviously you guys to announce Rice and Timber this week, so you should be loving it, man. You should be loving it. So it should be a good week for Arsenal, and this takeover rubbish. Apparently it's gonna happen tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see we'll see what happens tomorrow. But if nothing happens, just Mason Line announcement, then that's it. Like, I won't be surprised. But yeah, guys, make sure you have dropped the like, you have subscribed. We will see you in the prediction video. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and we are out.